僕は夢を叶えるためにこの表を作りました。これが僕の目標でした。可動域、奥行きをイメージ、スピード、仲間を思いやる心、感謝、これが僕の目標です。あなたの目標は何ですか
？Hey everybody, this is Boog Sciambi. Welcome to the show.
Me gusta como camina, pero más me gusta cuando amanecen. Piensa en mí. Cuando sale por la calle, casi nunca piensa en mí. Todo lo que ella usa es de boutique, es problemática como una con chip. Me tiene loco con ese mi petit. Está puesta por la calle, mató el amor. Dice que soltera la pasa, compañía no sale. Se pone peligrosa como un R-Port. Está por la calle, mató el amor. Dice que soltera la pasa, compañía no sale. Se pone peligrosa como un R-Port. Los creen Cupido lo mató con su R-Port. Desde que tiene 21 tiene la vida resuelta. Pichea pero tienta, el amor lo dejo en hold.
Inside the Show with your host, Justin Allegri.
Welcome, everyone. Let's jump right in and revisit the news and events from Monday. Looking first at the NL East, the Braves went deep 4 times as they cruised to the win over the Cardinals, 14-3. In other Braves news, the team has announced a trade where they will receive second baseman Jon Berti from the Miami Marlins. In exchange, Miami receives center fielder Justin Dean, according to team reports. The Washington Nationals racked up 11 hits as a team as they walked off to an extra inning win against the Marlins, 3-2. Donovan
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. 2 of the best teams in the game square off. It's the St. Louis Cardinals going up against the Atlanta Braves. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about set to go. And going for Atlanta, Ian Anderson. What do you look for here?
Well, he went the distance last time, came away with the W, and we'll see if he can continue that trend in this one.
All right, ready to get underway. Tommy Edman at the plate.
Leading off tonight for St. Louis, the shortstop, Tommy Edman.
The pitch. Swing and a miss. And that's how this game gets started.
First pitch, 7:20.
The 0-1. That one ripped back there. Hits the fence. And that's a leadoff double.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately.
Second.
He hit that ball really well to deep right field right there. Got a pitch to drive and just stayed through it nicely. Didn't quite have the trajectory to clear the fence, but you're always happy with an extra base hit.
Here's Corey Dickerson. Runner takes off. Pitch in for a strike. The throw, tag, and he's out. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, at that velocity, if that's all you're seeing, 88, you can handle that all day long. That's what you get in batting practice. But off the velocity of the fastball, that is a very tough pitch to adjust to.
Throw on to Olsen, 2 down. Now we take a check of the St. Louis Cardinals lineup. In that leadoff spot, a guy they're looking to get going, Tommy Edman.
Yeah, and Boog, sometimes all you need when you're slumping like this is just a little bit of confidence. You need a little bit of luck. One at bat where you hit the ball hard, maybe it's caught, no big deal. Or maybe you get a bleeder, it gets you a hit. You just need to feel good about the at bat, and that's when things start to turn a little bit. We'll see if he can do that in this one.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt, having a lot more success on the road this season. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Kicks and deals. On the ground, right side. Over to first. That's out number 3. Half inning complete. We've got no score.
When I'm waking, I feel so dangerous when I become free.
Bottom of the first. Today's starting pitcher, Miles Michaelis. Tell us about him in that sub-3 ERA, Siggy.
A really good outing for him last time. Scattered 2 runs, was attacking hitters, getting ahead in the count. Great performance. We'll see if he can do it again in this one.
And here is Ronald Acuna Jr., 5th in the NL in batting average coming into this one.
For the Braves, the right fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
The wind and the pitch. That one is absolutely belted. That's bad. He can't get there. That should be extra bases. Around second now, going for 3. Now around third, waving him home. Not in time. He makes it safely for an inside-the-park home run.
Well, they call it one of the most exciting plays in baseball for a reason, Boog. Always fun to see an inside-the-parker. And, man, he was flying out of the box. And I think that by the time he was getting to second, he had it in his mind to go all the way. That's just great hustle from start to finish.
Dansby Swanson stands in.
Batting second, the shortstop.
And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Line drive. He dives but can't hang on. That's a base hit. The throw in. And he's going to get to second with nobody out.
Nice double right there. Loud contact coming off the bat. Didn't get enough air under to drive it out of here, but you'll take that swing and that result every time.
Now in for the Braves, Austin Riley. 3 hits last night, so he was a big factor in getting that win. To third.
Riley.
Throws across the diamond. 1 gone, bottom half of the first. Here's the Atlanta Braves lineup. Of course, one of the best players in the game today, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Now, this is a player that's, hit over 300 for his career in terms of batting average, and being able to do that, that is extremely good bat-to-ball skills that he's had for a long time. He's just got a real consistent approach, uses all fields, and he's got a game plan when he comes to the plate. So let's just keep our eyes on him. I think it's pretty hard to take your eyes off of him.
Liner snagged at first.
Batting fifth, the catcher, William Contreras.
And now it's William Contreras. There's a sense of anticipation in the ballpark as everyone waits to see if he can inch closer to the consecutive game hitting streak. Out front and foul to the left side. Oh, 1 down. On the ground. And that's just foul. And a foul ball, he stays alive.
Well, he hasn't gotten the result yet, but he's got to feel pretty confident. 3 foul balls in a row. He's right on this guy.
Liner, base hit. Swanson rounds third, headed for the plate. He scores, and they lead by 2. That puts him on the brink of one of baseball's most sacred marks. He's now 1 game away from matching DiMaggio's 56-game hitting streak.
Yeah, and I don't know how this guy can even grip the bat when he's at the plate right now. This is a once-in-a-century record he's chasing, and he gets up there and just...
No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And the inning is over. End of the first from Truist Park. It's the Braves 2 and the Cardinals nothing.
Yeah, who that in the whip? Yeah, you know it's me. You can't stop my shine. I'm just doing...
Welcome back. Top of the second, and it's Rhys Hoskins up to the dish.
Leading off for St. Louis, the designated
Well,
hitter,
after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
That's in there. 0-1. He swings and fouls one off. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Here's Nolan Arenado. In there for strike 1. Righty delivers. Up the middle. 2 up, 2 down.
Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
Yepez.
2 outs, base is empty. And up next for St. Louis, Juan Yepez. And first offering is fouled off. Lifted in the air, right center field. Albies under this one and makes the grab, and that'll do it. Redbirds down quietly. They trail it here 2-0. Back here at the ballpark, bottom of the second, and now the DH, Orlando Arcia.
And every at bat's a big one for him now as he looks to keep this amazing hitting streak going.
And here it comes. And there's a fly ball deep right field, and that one is off the wall. And with every hit that extends his streak, he climbs higher on the all-time list. Rarely has anyone gone this far.
Yeah, Boog. 30 is about as far as most guys can take it, and he's just blown by that mark. And now it actually looks like 40 might be in play. I'll tell you this, as a hitter, it's so hard to not let that weigh on you. Every game you're going to...
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. Ozzie Albies goes yard. His latest homer in an incredible season. And they boost their lead. It's 4-0. Singy, that's his 199th career home run.
Well, 200 homers is an exciting number for anyone to get to. He's got to be looking forward to that next one a lot. Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
And now the center fielder, Adam Duvall. 1 for 4 with a double in yesterday's game. That one's in there, 0-1.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Next offering is in for a strike.
He doesn't seem to like to pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Got him looking. Down on strikes, and he knew it.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. He got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count just to pour it back.
So the batting order turns over. Ronald Acuna Jr. next up for the Braves. And that's in there for strike 1.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
Still only 1 out here in the inning. Next offering is in for a strike.
All right, now he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
And down on strikes. That's out number 2.
Gosh, here it is. Hit it. 3-pitch strikeout. All fastballs. Man, he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch right now.
Dansby Swanson next up for the Braves. Swanson 4th on the batting average leaderboard in the National League. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. There's a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
And he deals. Right through there, got him. And that ends the inning. Braves pick up 2 on the long ball. It's now a 4-0 ball game.
Got your own, ain't gotta run a stand. Give me a chance. I got my bands up. 20s, 50s, 100s in my hand. VIP, I'm cooling like a fan. I ain't here for problems, not again. No, not again. I ain't trying to stop the party, but.
New inning getting started. Now up for St. Louis, Nolan Gorman.
Leading off
The
for St.
Cards
Louis,
in striking
the
distance,
second baseman,
but have some work to do.
Nolan
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. Need a good at bat out of him right here.
Anderson back to work. Line drive, base hit, right center field.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Solid
The catcher,
swing from
number
start to
13,
end. On time with
Eric
everything. Really good balance.
Haas.
Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Man at first, and now the Cardinals catcher, Eric Haas. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Boog, it looks like somebody missed the swing sign. That's the first pitch this team's taken for a ball all game long.
Next offering is in for a strike. Runner at first with no outs here. Ground ball right side. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second. Attention to it quite yet, Singy, but that extends his hit streak to 11 now.
Well, I know he knows about it, even if a lot of our viewers don't. And this is when it's clear it's no fluke. 11 games in a row. Man, that's when even the hitting coach starts to leave you alone. You're going so good that nobody wants to mess it up.
And the 0-1. Tapped softly on the ground. To second, there's one. Out in the toss to the pitcher. It's a 3-6-1 double play.
The 3-6-1 double play, in my opinion, one of the toughest plays to make. You've got a pitcher covering first and the middle infielder throwing to a moving target. Everything has to be perfect, and right there, they made it look pretty easy.
And stepping in is the speedy Tommy Edman. And first offering is fouled off. The pitch. That one to first. Olsen takes it himself, and that is that. The Cards lead one. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Back at Truist Park, set for the bottom of the third. Now the third baseman, Austin Riley.
Riley's back out here for the third, and after the first couple of innings, pretty rough. I think the skipper's looking for him to give him a little bit of length.
On the ground to the left. Arenado to first, in time. One up, one down.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
And now Matt Olson up to hit. And first offering is fouled off. And strike two.
Well, he looks fresh out there. Just needs to get a little more confidence and remember how good he's been in the past.
And the right-hander deals. Grounded to Gorman. And that chance handled. On to first. And a couple of quick outs.
Now batting, the catcher, William Contreras.
2 outs, base is empty. And now here is William Contreras. He's sitting on 99 career homers. We'll see if this is the moment to notch number 100. Hit well, right field, way back, and gone. An absolutely majestic shot. That's a special one. 100 career homers. And they add a run. It's 5-zip. Here's Dickerson now. Carries the 8th best batting average in the National League entering play.
Number 25, Alex Dickerson.
In there for strike 1.
Filling up the strike zone hasn't been the problem so far. It's the quality of the strikes. That's been the real issue.
That one lifted to left. And an automatic double as it hops the fence.
And that hit carries a little extra meaning, Boog. It keeps his hitting streak going. He is dialed in at the dish right now.
I don't think there's a more confident hitter in all of baseball right now. Looks like he's expecting a knock every time he steps to the plate. Left-hander out of the bullpen, Steven Matz. A runner on second to deal with. He'll do his best to keep him there. Man at second here with 2 away. Here's Orlando Arcia.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Orlando.
That one ripped but foul. Yo, 1. And that one fouled off. Dickerson at second with 2 down. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Dickerson around third. He will score. It's 6-0. Cut off, throw to third. And he's out easily. But 1 run does score on the play before the inning ends. 3 innings complete. And welcome back. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Corey Dickerson.
The left fielder, number 25, Corey Dickerson.
The right-hander back to work. That's a strike. Strike 1. There's a strike. And the righty deals.
That's the ball.
Popped up to the left, into foul ground. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. 1 down.
Now batting, the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Now it's Goldschmidt up to the plate. In there, and it's 0-1.
Not sure if he was expected for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
Kicks and fires. way inside, and that hit him.
Now, biggest concern other than injury after a moment like that is just how the pitcher will respond. You know, sometimes a guy will lose confidence in a pitch when he's hit somebody.
Hoskins.
Hoskins in now, takes ball one off the plate. Well struck left field, on its way, and that ball is gone. He circles the bases. It's his 6th home run of the season, and they close the gap. It's 6-2. They needed that one, Singy.
Indeed they did. They've been fighting to get back into this game, and just like that, they're back in it. He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrist to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
Here's Nolan Arenado. And that's in there for strike one. The wide to kick the pitch. Swing and a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. That ball was absolutely ripped. 111 off the bat. And I'm pretty sure it started to whistle after it left the bat.
I think I heard that too, Boog. And these are the moments we appreciate when we can look at StatCast and just see exactly what the data is. Always so much fun to see what numbers pop up.
And now Juan Yepez. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. There's a strike. Here's the 0-2. Stays alive. That hits the dirt, and that is ball one. Swing and a miss, and he's down on strikes. That's out number 2.
Oh, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
Here's Nolan Gorman. In the air, left side. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. Now a 6-2 ball game.
It ain't no surprise. A full moon sits in the sky. You better watch your back tonight because there's no compromise.
Back here in Atlanta, Ozzie Albies up to the plate.
His next home run will be the 200th in his career. It would be pretty cool to see it right here.
The wind of the pitch. Slice to right. Carlson makes the grab. One pitch and one out.
The center fielder, number 14,
Adam Duvall at the plate. Now a blast to left center. Way back there. On its way. Out of here. Adam Duvall hits one out. His 39th home run of the season. It's 7-2. We weren't sure it would ever land, and 460 feet later, it finally did as we get a look at StatCast.
Well, StatCast was invented for home runs just like this one, and he had some ridiculous bat speed on that swing, man. Everything was synced up. The backspin was incredible, and that's why it went a long, long way.
Number 13.
And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. Swings here and blasts one left field, and that one is out of here. He'll touch them all. He's done it again. His second homer of the game, and they tack on to their lead. It's 8-2. Zingy, he's been red hot.
Yeah, another big swing of the bat for him. Man, he has really seen the ball well in this one. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
So now to the plate for Atlanta, Dansby Swanson.
The batter, number 7. Shortstop.
Lined into right, and that's a base hit.
Swanson.
So a man aboard now with one away.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a
Now
row.
batting,
Anytime you rip a
baseman,
line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
One gone, runner at first. Here's Austin Riley. Runner takes off. Swing, and that ball's blasted. Way back there, on its way, and it's gone! And he breaks the record with a homer. Austin Riley goes deep. His latest homer in an incredible season. And they add a pair. It's 10-2. So they turn things over to the righty, Jake Woodford. And we'll see how he performs in this situation with his team down big.
Well, at this point of the ball game, we're talking about middle innings, and he need a little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper.
Matt Olson up to the plate. Swings through that one. 0-1. One down, base is empty. It gets down for a hit, and there it is, the record. He's done it. Not stopping, he's going for 3. Throw cut off to third, and he's got no chance. He's out.
The times that these guys take infield before ball games, they work on this play right here. And when it comes together perfectly, nice throw to the cutoff man, relay to third. You feel pretty good about cutting that guy off and keeping him from getting a triple and getting an out.
Now at the plate, William Contreras. Sends it across to first, and they're happy to just get off the field after that frame. On to the top of the 5th we go. It's the Braves 10 and the Cardinals 2. We go to the top of the 5th, and now the catcher comes up to him. Eric Haas. And a pitch. And strike one to the catcher.
Well, in an 0-0 count, not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
Next offering is in for a strike. Now fly ball to right center. Under it is Acuna to make the grab. This is Dylan Carlson. That one's in there, 0-1.
0-1.
And misses inside. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
Pretty impressive. We haven't seen that pitch from him much, but he's got a really good feel when he throws it.
The next offering misses. 2-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Fouled off left side. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Ground ball up the middle. In plenty of time to first. And the first 2 set down in the top of the 5th. And here's the St. Louis leadoff man, Tommy Edman. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Two down, nobody on. And that one fouled off. And a pitch. Swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Stays alive.
See how the catcher wanted that pitch up and in. Want to try to tie him up. That's the one thing we're seeing, that high fastball. You have to get it up there because of how hitters have changed their swings.
Kicks and deals. And it's even up.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
And a pitch. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
2 outs. Swung on, belted. That one is deep. And out of here. His 11th of the year, and they cut into the lead. It's 10-3. He kept swinging, and it paid off.
Well, that was a battle, Boog, and he just kept taking his cuts. Finally squared one up. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
Corey Dickerson, the next to hit. In there, and it's 0-1. Left-hand hitter waits. Ripped, but it curls foul. And down on strikes he goes, and that's the third out. But a solo home run will at least get this closer to respectability. It's now 10-3. Welcome back. We head to the bottom of the fifth, and here is Alex Dickerson. Pitch. Well hit the other way. That one going back and foul.
I love how he tracked the ball right there and was able to get through that fastball just a little bit late. Otherwise, it stays fair. I think if the top hand is a little stronger, same swing produces a home run.
Center field, Yepes going back some more, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's one down. Next is the designated hitter, Orlando Arcia. In the air, right field. Dives, but it's off his glove. Base hit. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. Hit hard, base hit. And that's going to roll to the wall. Arcia around third. The relay throw. The run scores from first, extending their lead. It's now 11-3.
Well, I think the base runner assumed that he was going to be able to make it to third pretty easily, but a really nice relay from the outfielder to the cutoff man, and they got him easily.
Two outs, base is empty. Adam Duvall next up for the Braves. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. Adam Duvall blasts one out, and they add to the lead. It's 12-3. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
And now it's Ronald Acuna Jr. In there for strike one. hammered. Base hit. And now it rolls all the way to the wall. Now around second, going for third. The relay, there's the tag. They get him, and that's the inning.
Well, it looks like he got a little greedy right there going for the triple. He was already in scoring position. You got to hold up right there unless you're absolutely sure. The defense says thank you very much as they head back into the dugout.
All set for the top of the sixth. And the batter now, Paul Goldschmidt. And the right-hander back to work. Pitch is in there. That's strike one.
Well, I say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike one. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. There's a little bit more confidence to move through the at-bat.
Next offering is downstairs. And that one missing low.
2-1.
Next offering is fouled back. Next one just misses. And the count's full. On the ground right side. That one sizzling on its way through to the outfield. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. Textbook bat control right there. Got a pitch on the outside, saw it deep into the zone, and just barreled it up, went the other way for the knock.
And the batter now is Rhys Hoskins. And that's in there for strike one. Nobody out, runner at first. In the air to left center. Duvall settles under this one. Hauls it in, and there's one away. And at first, Nolan Arenado now at the plate. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Duvall pulls it down, and there are two outs. Juan Yepez next up for the Cardinals. First pitch, and he just misses. And he takes a strike. The 1-1 is cut on and missed at a pitch upstairs. Righty to the plate. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. And it bangs up against the wall. Here comes Goldie around third. Albies with a relay home. He beats it safe. And they're on the board, but lots of ground to make up.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap, and I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Nolan Gorman next up for the Cardinals. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. There's the strike.
Very well executed changeup right there. If he can command the fastball consistently, that's going to be an important pitch in terms of him turning this outing around.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Swing and a pop up in foul ground and a foul ball. Popped up to the left into foul ground. Riley racing over to make the catch. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. 2-3-4, 2 up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Braves 12 and the Cardinals 4. Back here at the ballpark, now the number 2 hitter, Dansby Swanson.
Swanson, former first-round pick by the Arizona Diamondbacks. Vanderbilt player in college, College World Series player, all that good stuff, but really coming into his own.
Woodford back to work. That one ripped right center field. And it hits the fence. Gorman relay to third. The tag, and he's out trying for 3.
Really nice job of hitting right there, but you've got to be a better base runner than that and understand the situation. With nobody out, you've got to be able to shut it down, stay at second, keep yourself in scoring position instead of killing a potential rally.
Here's a big power threat. Austin Riley. In the air, right field, pretty well struck, and that one's gone. A shot to the opposite field. His 2nd home run of the game, and they tack one on the board. It's 13-4.
There was a fastball down the middle. I don't think the hitter recognized the pitch, but once he did, was quick enough to get it in play with some authority. He got that up and out of here.
Jordan Hicks taking over on the mound. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. Here is Matt Olson, 1 for 3. Hit hard, that gets through. Throw cut off to second. The tag, and they cut him down, going for 2.
Gotta love the hustle and the attitude there to try to stretch that single into a double, but unfortunately thrown out at second base. He was so close to being in scoring position.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the Atlanta catcher, William Contreras. He's already homered here in this one. There's a swing and a drive. And it is gone. He leaves the yard to right. He's 1 step closer to 100 homers this season. And they add to their lead. It's 14-4.
The exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to throttle that type of approach.
Now it's Alex Dickerson. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Right-handed reliever. Smoked on the ground to second. Gorman throws on to first. 3rd out. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. 7th inning coming up. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. We go to the top of the 7th. Here's the catcher, Eric Haas. And a pitch. Right through there for a strike.
0-1.
And that one hammered back there. And it slams off the bottom of the wall. Fires to second too late. And he's got a double.
Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been. But obviously, you have to be happy with that result.
So, man aboard. Now, here is Dylan Carlson. A swing, and he flares one towards right center. And it's caught for the out. Tommy Edman next up for the Cardinals. That one's in there, 0-1. The pitch. Gets under it and pops it up. And no one can get to it. It's a foul ball. Oh, 2 now. Rolled over to third. Riley gloves it. Zips it to first. And they get Edman for the out. Corey Dickerson will hit next. Check swing, but he went too far. Strike 1. Man on second, 2 down. And that's in for a strike. Haas on its second with 2 down. Next pitch inside. Now 1-2. Bounce to the right side. Albies gathers and throws to first. And that will end the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Bottom of the inning. Now it's the DH, Orlando Arcia. Here comes a pitch. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory.
Power relievers one after another coming out of the bullpen these days. Got to be ready for that first pitch heater.
And the 0-1. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Yepes racing over to make the catch.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Here's the second baseman, Ozzie Albies. 1 home run shy of 200 for his career. Swing and a line drive caught.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
So digging in, Adam Duvall. He's got a couple homers already, so can he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those 2 he hit were legit, and he looks pretty locked in right now if it did.
And that one sliced foul. The pitch. Ripped into right center. And that should be extra bases. Now he turns and heads for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. The tag, and that's out number 3, inning over. Ready to begin the 8th, and stepping in for the Cardinals, Paul Goldschmidt. And here it comes. That's in there, and that's strike 1. And foul ball. The pitch. Stays alive. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Dickerson drifts towards it. Hauls it in for the out.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
And now Rhys Hoskins. First offering misses the mark.
That's where you want it. It's a good miss.
Next offering is in for a strike. Outside corner, there's a strike. So now 1-2 to Rhys. Bounce to the left side. Albies. Now the throw to first on the run. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th. And up next for St. Louis, Nolan Arenado. In there, and it's 0-1. Called strike right there. The wind of the pitch. Swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
So 2 down. Now up for St. Louis, Juan Yepez.
Really good piece of hitting last time going to the opposite field.
Makes the grab, and that's the inning. And welcome back. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Ronald Acuna Jr. The pitch. And a base hit up the middle. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Dansby Swanson next up for the Braves. Ripped on a line. He can't get there. It's a base hit. Acuna coming home. He'll score, and the lead continues to grow. Play at the plate, and he's out. He tried for the inside the Parker, and he couldn't make it. Here's some real power at the plate. Austin Riley. Yoan. Drilled to left center, way back there, and that is gone. He sends it out of here. That's his third home run of the game, and they add a run. It's 16-4.
Putting on quite the show at the dish here in this one, and he's just so locked in with his swing, and he's just not missing right now. 3-homer game, man, it's so special, and I tell you what, it's a lot of fun watching him pull it off as well.
And this is Cabrera taking the mound. He comes in with his team trailing by a bunch, so he'll try to keep it where it is. And now it's Matt Olson's turn to hit. This one ripped, but foul to the right. Liner caught it second. Two outs, base is empty. William Contreras next up for the Braves. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. And he deals. Line drive, base hit. And that extends the inning. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Over to Edman. That's the third out. Through 8 full, Braves lead this one 16-4. Back here in Atlanta, we go to the 9th, and stepping in for the Cardinals, Nolan Gorman.
Well, just about to hit that century mark, 100 pitches for this game.
Anderson back to work. There's a strike. Foul ball there. Pulled hard. Next offering is fouled back. That one drilled left field, and there's one down. Eric Haas next up for the Cardinals. And first offering is fouled off. And the right-hander deals. Out there to center. Duvall gliding back. In one, hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Swanson with a relay throw, and it's not in time. Now it's the right fielder, Dylan Carlson. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Haas stands at third with one gone of the inning. The other way. Dickerson makes the play. Runner tags from third. Play it home. He's safe. And they're on the board, but lots of ground to make up. Back to the top of the lineup, Tommy Edman next up for the Cardinals. In there for strike one. 0-1. And the righty deals. And that one ripped to left. That's a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. Now the left fielder, Corey Dickerson. And now the 0-1. Hard hit, left field, base hit. Here comes Edman around third. He scores, and they're on the board, but lots of ground to make up.
Picks himself up an RBI. I'll tell you, man, it's such a good feeling when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that. I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
One out left for the Cardinals. Next to hit, Paul Goldschmidt. Out to short, Swanson handles. On to first, ball game. And the Braves take this one in a blowout.
Well, what a gutsy performance. He saved the bullpen, gave him the day off. He wasn't super dominant, but he found a way to pitch. And when guys don't have their best stuff inning after inning throughout an entire game, you see them dig deep and they pitch. And that's exactly what he did to get this win today.
Well, this one ends in a blowout for Chris Singleton and our entire crew. I'm John Sciambi saying so long.
Time of the ball game. 4 hours and 1 minute. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the Braves and everyone at Truist Park, we'd like to thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely. Thank you.